everyone, it's John Kazar, your morning man with Wicy, and today we have a special virtual broadcast that we're doing with Peryea Labarge Real Estate. Cara Marie Morton's with them. She's going to tell us all about this really cool VR tour that you can do with the houses in the area, and it's going to be pretty cool stuff. You're going to see it firsthand right here. First of all, how are you, Cara Marie?
I'm great. How are you guys?
I'm doing well. I'm adjusting to not only what this last few months has been like, but also this my first time doing a virtual broadcast. It's kind of cool.
Well, you know, real estate agents have become professionals at this over the last month and a half.
Yeah, no, how has it been for you and specifically with your line of work? And have you been able to stay level or maybe even go up a notch during these times?
We've been busy. In the beginning, a lot of things were very quiet, which we expected. Nobody was sure what was going on. But these last couple of weeks, now that people see that there's a new way to start buying and selling homes, and the process is pretty streamlined now by most of us that have the 3D virtual reality tour, that it's been very busy.
Yeah, I mean, sure you have. I mean, today you're going to show us a little about what a virtual tour is about and maybe even more features than that. So start off, what do you want people to know about when it comes to this sort of thing, Cara Marie?
Well, virtual tours or augmented realities, however it is that somebody calls it, it's not new to real estate. It's just not been utilized a lot.
Okay.
But this is something that really helps a buyer and a seller look for homes and streamline the process of looking for a home. I'm not sure if you guys have ever purchased a home before and how your process was, but some people look between 20 and 30 homes and they're just not finding what they want.
And so now here's a way where they can kind of get a large scope of things in a faster amount of time. That's one way you can look at it, maybe.
Yes, because pictures, you know, they're flat, and while they're beautiful, they're great. They don't really explain how the house works and what the floor plan is, and if it's something that really is interesting to them. So using this 3D virtual tour, it creates this wonderful visualization, not just of what the interior looks like, but how the house works and how it could work for you as a buyer. And this is a great asset for a seller too. It's just more of telling the story about your property and showcasing its features.
Yeah, and which we're going to see an example right here. I'm ready to dive in with you as you can kind of lead the way here. So first of all, if people want to do this, I'd like for them to know up front, what website do they go to in order to get the feature that is a VR tour?
So they can go to either our website, peryelabarge.com, that lists our listings in itself, but you can also use realtor.com, which I'm pulling up here, and I'll show you where the virtual tour is at. Can you see where I'm circling in the lower right-hand corner of the image where it says VR tour?
I do. It is small, but I see it now, yes.
Okay, and then you can also go to Zillow. It's a little bit harder to find it on Zillow. You're going to have to go under see more facts and information. But if you scroll all the way down, you'll find that virtual tour in there.
This will open up a whole new world. I can't wait. This is very cool.
It is neat. And there's different ways to see a virtual tour, and there's different cameras. We use something called a Matterport. It's well known in the industry. It's extremely high end. And it gives you a lot of vision. So I'm going to go into our virtual tour on our website, just so everyone can see where it's at. So if you look at a home that is one of our listings, you go down to the right, you'll see a virtual tour. Sometimes there's numerous virtual tours, meaning there's probably might be a second property or a second house on the listing. There might be a detached garage that you want to see. So look and see if there's more than one virtual tour. But this virtual tour right here is of a Cape Cod that is on Park Street here in Malone. It's absolutely beautiful.
You're not kidding.
I clicked on the link, and you're going to see right now that we're in a main view, and you're going to see this window here. On the lower left-hand side, there's a little play button that just plays a highlight reel. The second button, well, when you click on it, it says View Dollhouse. Do you see that?
Yeah, I do.
It shows you the dollhouse, how the house works, how it's laid out.
Wow.
All right. If you click on the next one, when you hover over it, it says Floor Plan. You can see the floor plans of all the different floors.
You can.
gives you a really good idea how the house flows. It lets
So
you know.
you get dimensions up and down, left and right. I mean, you get it all, and every which angle you kind of need to see, what you're looking into buying potentially. Yeah.
And it's great because people are wondering, how big is that space right there where the washer dryer is. There's a little ruler right here, and you can click. Oh, sorry, plus click, and it's going to tell you exactly how large that space is. That's 6 feet 2 inches. So they're all neat little tools that help a buyer try to figure out if this house will work for them and if it's worthwhile to go and actually walk through it. And people are a little more hesitant nowadays to just walk through properties. So this helps you walk through it virtually to see if it works for you.
Yeah, you get a complete visualization. I mean, of course, the last step for them is going to want to actually go into it, but you pretty much get the whole encompassing of what the entire house is visually.
Oh, yeah. You can look up, you can look down, you can look all around. So it's wonderful. And if you want to go one step further, you can even put on virtual reality VR goggles and use your phone and literally walk through the house and turn your head around and see that 360 view and look up to the ceiling. You can walk up closer to items. For example, if you want to see the banister, see if it's in good shape.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's neat. So, but this house right here, this was one of the first that we did in the Village of Malone. And you see all these little circles?
I do. They're all, as you keep moving around. Yep.
Right. These are what allows you to walk through the house. These are the scans that were done. So you can really see what's going on. You can look at the ceilings. Look if there's any water stains. Look and see if there's any molding separating, anything like that. And it gives you a good idea of the condition of the house. I mean, you can see in the windows if there's water staining or not. This house has nothing. I mean, it's something.
No, you're showing a great example, and that's beautiful because it gives the full feature of what you're trying to display here of the virtual reality. So this is a great example.
It creates a nice story, but there's another cool feature. When you're outside, you don't really get to do that virtual reality. You have to rely on drone video and 360s. So see this little 360 right here? It's telling me
little
that
icon.
yeah, the little icon. It's telling me that I have a 360 view of the backyard.
We're outside now.
Yeah, we're right outside, and right here there's another way to get right back into the house. So it's nice and it's simple.
It is. That's a great way to put it. Now, again, there's going to be the option when you look at a certain house to see if it has this virtual reality tour look to it, right? You can just look on the side. You showed us at the beginning how you can find that. That's what's key.
Most people, when they use search engines for looking for houses, they use realtor.com and they use Zillow. So on realtor.com, it's very simple. And I've clicked over to realtor.com. You just see this VR tour right here in the 3D view.
Sure.
And you click on it, and it takes you right into it. It's nice and simple. So
yeah, what are some common questions that you've had from people when it comes to this kind of stuff, or what do you want us to know most importantly? Right now is that time to lay that out.
The question we get the most from buyers is this really going to give me a good idea as to the condition of the house? If I don't want to go and walk through it because I don't know who the sellers are, and I'm concerned I have somebody who's immune compromised right now, is it really going to help me visualize this house? And we walk them through the very first one, and they're like, wow, is this what we can expect in this home? And when they're finally able to do the walkthrough, they're saying that it's just like what it is that you had shown us online. So it gives them a lot of confidence, but it also helps them with their home inspection and their appraisals, because right now the industry is different. Not all home inspectors and all appraisers are going into the properties, especially if they're occupied. So this is going to help them through the process of purchasing a home as well, making sure that everybody has access to these properties.
This seems like it's going to be a pivotal part of people's home search in the future. And like you said, this has been around for a while. It's just now starting to get more utilized. And I think it soon could be the way, but besides their last step of actually going into the house, it could be the way to find a home. Truly, they'll need this.
It's our new reality.
There we go.
We started doing this late December, early January at Peryea Labarge, and we offered this not just for buyers. We were focused a lot on sellers and making sure that we can maximize the storytelling of their property and giving people this feeling of what the inside truly can convey. Because you know, sometimes there's pictures and it's not the best day out, it's not the best way to take the picture, it just doesn't resonate with certain people. Where a 3D
Oh, hey,
virtual
homes can have bad days too.
yeah, they can. You know, when it's yucky and dreary out, and you know that's the day the real estate agent has to get that picture taken. You know, we wanted to make sure that we were really truly telling the story of the property, and visualization is the best way to do this. And augmented reality helps a lot of people, you know, connect with a property. So we did this for our sellers in the beginning to help them and to minimize, you know, a lot of people just walking through the home, really focusing on people that were interested in their properties.
Sure. It's Kara Marie Morton with us from Peryea Labarge Real Estate. You know, real quick, can people find you on Facebook? Is there a page that they can go to reach you if they want to contact?
There is. You can go to Facebook and type in Peryea Labarge, and we have a Facebook page as well. And right now on our Facebook page, we're sharing 3D tours of local businesses that are not open to the public, but they want to continue selling with curbside pickup. So you can go to our Facebook and look there as well for information on local businesses.
Yeah, you're giving us just a taste today, and I think a lot of people are going to want to jump on and see different houses and go into them now, because I remember when Google Earth came out and you can just look at streets and what the landscape was like. Now we can go into houses like this, and I think this is just a little surface level of something really deep that people can get into and have fun on their own time. You know, if they're, of course, even if they're not looking for a house right now, this is going to make them open up some options of what they, you know, could be fine.
You have the drone video that a lot of agents offer. We offer it as well, so you can see the condition of the roof and the soffits. You have the virtual reality tour. You can really see the condition of the house. You have really nice imagery to kind of capture what the essence of the house is. It's a different experience. It's a different buying and selling experience that people want and they can truly connect to. So I think this is going to help with a lot of the stress and frustration of home selling and buying.
Yeah, this is all positives here. And again, like I keep saying, I believe it could be the new standard in due time as far as when it comes to the process of buying a house. Again, Kara Marie Morton, thank you so much for being with us. And is there anything, last words you want to get out there? I think we laid out a solid amount for people to get the general idea.
No, just if you have any questions or anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can reach out through Facebook too, and we'll help answer them as best we can.
These are weird times. We just did a virtual broadcast on a virtual reality tour of a home. I just think it's really cool stuff. So thank you for spending time with us. Okay.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. And from the first virtual broadcast, I'm John Kazar in the WICY studio. That was Kara Marie Morton with Peryea Labarge Real Estate. Get at them on Facebook, and we'll see you on 102.7, 103.5 WICY.